calm yourself, and welcome to another sparkling edition of A Question of Pop.
I'll tell you, Jamie, he's been on the pop, him.
No. Each week we aim to bring you the creme de la creme of pop talent, the finest minds of a generation whose pop knowledge is only matched by their charm and quick thinking. Obviously, that's not possible every week, so tonight we welcome again Suggs. And Noddy Holder. Joining Suggs tonight are two of the prettiest faces in pop. This band haven't been able to stop having hits. Over 15 top 10 singles and 4 MOBO awards. Her mantelpiece is one of the most cluttered in pop, especially as she shares it with Boyzone Shane Lynch. Please welcome, from Eternal, Esther Bennett. Completing Suggs' team, a man who's hopefully not too shy for this show. Produced by Duran Duran's Nick Rhodes, Too Shy went to #1 early in 1983. 7 months later, and Kajagoogoo decided to call it a day. He then went on to enjoy a successful solo career, which included the top 5 hit Never Ending Story. It's Limahl. A promising team for Suggs. Noddy's first guest has finally found her way back from France. This lady made her chart debut in 1976, and 7 years later she went to #1 on both sides of the Atlantic with Total Eclipse of the Heart. One of the defining voices of the 80s. Please welcome Bonnie Tyler. Whilst Bonnie was lost in France, our final guest was growing up in Huddersfield. They were nominated for Best Newcomers at the Brit Awards. Their 1998 album, The Good Will Out, has gone platinum, and their latest long-play offering, Drawn from Memory, is currently riding high in the charts. From Embrace, it's Danny McNamara. Good CVs, let's go to work. OK, hidden behind each number is a well-known pop star or band. All you have to do is tell me who it is, and I'll give you a couple of points. Simple as that. Esther, pick a number.
6.
Number 6.
What album she's got there, look. Oh. She's got a Madness record. A Madness album. Got a good taste.
You sold one.
In the 90s.
Just taking it back.
Come on, someone's died of... Jennifer Lopez.
It's not. I'm going to hand it over for 2 points. Any ideas? Noddy's team.
Danny reckons, don't you, Danny?
Belinda Carlisle.
It's not Belinda Carlisle. It is, in fact, Mel C. Bonnie, pick a number, please.
7.
Number 7.
Which one are we looking for?
Don't
The
worry.
fella on the right is the one we're after.
It's not Limahl, no.
No, it's not Limahl.
Not pretty enough.
Oh, I don't know.
Anybody? Gary Barlow.
No,
You got the same picture over there.
Might be. Might be.
Surprisingly, it's not Gary Barlow. I'm going to hand it over to Suggs' team for 2 points.
Chesney Hawkes.
It's not Chesney Hawkes. I can tell you it was taken at Stanway School in Colchester's production of The Boyfriend. It is, in fact, Damon Albarn. Limahl, a number from you, please.
5, please.
That's from Suggs' private collection.
Who do you think it is? She dropped her contact lens.
and her drawers. And it is, of course, Esther.
I really couldn't say.
It's not Esther, no. I'm going to hand it over because I don't think you've got a clue. Do you want to have a guess before I hand it over? Go on, have a guess.
One of the All Saints.
No. Noddy, any idea?
Jennifer Rush, she got high heels on. Like
It's not Jennifer Rush. Lead singer of Hole, Courtney Love.
Is it really?
She's got blonde hair.
Yes. Danny, a number, please.
3. Magic
Number 3.
Shaun Ryder.
It is Shaun Ryder from the Happy Mondays from Black Grey. Well done. OK, captains now. Suggs.
Number 11, please, Mr. Theakston. That will be... I'll tell you what, that fella there, I went to shake hands with him once at the Irish Music Awards, and he turned away, and I said, I'll never do that again. And 2 weeks later, I bumped into him in the street, and he did the same thing. It's Mr. Van Morrison.
Your best friend, Van Morrison, worth 2 points. Well done. Finish off the round for us, Nod.
8, please.
Number 8.
Could that be Suggs, you think? Could that be Suggs in his youth? You
Don't
don't
be
give
silly.
anything away, you don't.
Don't be silly, Noddy. Come on.
I'll say Suggs.
Suggs, is it you?
It unfortunately is.
It is, of course, Suggs, taken in 1922. So we'll be back to complete the picture board a little later on, but at the end of the first round, the scores are Suggs in second place with 2, but in the lead, Noddy's team with 4. Round 2, a bit of pop action. Esther, you're first up, but remember, you can confer. Have a look at this and see if you can tell me the year for 1 point, and for another, tell me which song featured was produced by William Orbit.
Here you go, way too fast. Go slow down, you're gonna crash. You should watch your step. Don't look out, gonna break your neck. So shut your mouth.
The first couple times I did it, I was a little embarrassed.
Anyhow, I had enough of you. Enough to last a lifetime through. So what do you want of me?
More people are liking us because we're weird than we anticipated.
Around with you, you know that I get messed up too with you.
Music from the Primitives, but Esther, we wanted the year.
Even be earlier.
And
The year.
the
What do you
artist
think
that
the year
was
was?
produced by William Orbit.
Right, we think the year is 1986, and Esther thinks that he produced the Time Lords record.
Is incorrect on both counts, I'm afraid.
Well, I think William Orbit produced Loads of Money. You won't laugh. And we think the year is... We going for 88?
I don't.
87, 88.
88 we'll go for.
I'll give you a point for 1988, and I'll give you another point for Loads of Money. Harry Enfield's character was indeed produced by William Orbit. Really good. Bonnie, your turn now. A point for the year and an extra point if you can tell me who's wearing the rather fetching yellow vest.
I have a sort of eclectic thing about freaks.
People might say that I should strive for more, but I'm so happy I can't see that sign.
Don't turn your back on me anymore.
I can't look at you.
I'm so happy and you're so fine. You want more money, of course I don't mind. You buy nuclear textbooks for atomic rhymes, and the public gets what the public wants. But I want nothing. Society's got some going on in the ground, going on. What if the brass bands play up? Start to pound, going on.
That is what art is. Art is pure emotion.
Sing on, let the boys all shout for tomorrow.
No, it's 8. I think he's 8.
So, Bonnie, what do you think?
Freddie Mercury. And...
With the yellow vest?
Yeah, and I think... 81?
Point for Freddie Mercury, but the year's wrong, I'm afraid, so I'll hand it over for a point.
Then the year would be... I'd written down 81, funnily enough. And I was on there, wasn't I? It's 82 then, Jamie.
Ow!
It was 1980, so no points. OK, Limal, have a look at this bunch of goody two-shoes and spot which 2 solo angels went straight to #1 with their debut singles. They're worth a point each.
After all these years, my favourite performances are still charity gospel concerts.
Don't follow fashion, that'd be a joke. You know we're gonna set them, so everyone can take note, take note.
So I'm going to sing for the Pope. I'm going to Rome on Wednesday.
Opening the eyeballs, pretending that you're out green.
I think the most rebellious stage I was at was maybe coming in like 10 minutes late.
Goody two shoes, goody two shoes. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Settle in you and don't follow. Must be something in
Yeah, none of those in danger of choking on their own vomit, except perhaps Daniel O'Donnell's audience, but Limar. Two of those solo angels went straight to #1 with their debut singles. Who were they?
Britney Spears, definitely one of them. And the other one was Cilla Black.
Britney Spears, Baby One More Time in 1999. I'll give you a point for that, but Cilla Black's wrong.
Billy was the other one.
Because We Want To in 1998 is the right answer. Well done, Noddy. Now, obviously, music's full of bad boys and wild nights. After a Slade gig once, Noddy rode his penny farthing into the hotel swimming pool. Danny, have a look at these rebels and tell me which two have caused uproar at the Brits by appearing on stage without an invite.
Can't swear, can I? What's the fraud telly out the window? Because I know I can pay for it. We were getting paid about £100, £200 a night, and we were smashing up £500 worth of equipment.
So, Danny, which two bad boys have misbehaved themselves at the Brits?
Jarvis Cocker, the Michael Jackson thing.
In 1996.
And I'm guessing, but I'd say Liam Gallagher.
It wasn't Liam Gallagher. You get a point for Jarvis.
Robbie.
It wasn't Robbie, no. It was, in fact, club DJ Brandon Block at the Brits earlier on this year. So let's see what that does to the scores. Suggs still has 3, Noddy in the lead with 9. Round 3 now. Suggs, Esther and Limar. You've got another of Rock's bad boys performing to an uncontrollable sellout crowd at Castle Donington. For 2 points, tell me what happened next.
His didgeridoo fell out of his trousers. all right. He wibbled his wobbly thingy, Bob.
He forgot his words.
Forgot his words. Fell off the stage.
Might cut out.
He forgot his words.
Is not right, I'm afraid. I'll hand it over. Noddy's team for 2 points.
Well, usually what happens at Castle Donington, regularly, bottles of pee get thrown at the stage.
Right.
It's like a ritual.
Right.
So that could have happened when Rolf's doing his After the Ball is Over. It wouldn't really go well at Castle Donington, I wouldn't think.
Did you not notice that wasn't actually Castle Donington, mate?
Well, it might have been.
It was...
Rolf, when he did his Stairway to Heaven cover...
When was Castle Donington indoors? Hang on, this is all getting too confusing. He was performing at a primary school in front of 6-year-olds. It was a joke.
It was indoors when Nod last did it, wasn't it?
Danny knows the answer. Anyway.
Danny, I don't know the answer. I think maybe the end of his microphone fell off. It looks kind of precarious, that.
It's a good guess. Let's see exactly what happened next.
After the ball is over.
So, no points there.
Nothing more than it deserves.
Now, Bonnie...
The last time Noddy did Donington, it was indoors, wasn't it, Noddy?
Bonnie, Noddy and Danny, have a look at this clip of Jimi Hendrix from 1967, and for 2 points, tell us what happened next. So that was Hendrix at Monterey Pop, but what happened next?
He poured lighter fuel over his guitar and set it all on fire.
You little fibber.
Are you sure?
I am sure. I was there.
Were you there?
I'm a hippie.
Were you performing?
I wasn't performing, no.
How old were you then?
6.
You were in that Rolf Harris gig, weren't you?
I was.
Let's see if you're right.
Yeah.
He hated that guitar. 2 points. Well done, Noddy. So that means, at the moment, the scores are Suggs
Do you need to remind us?
Has 3 points, very well earned. But in the lead, Noddy with 11.
Good.
A-side, B-side now. 1 point for an A-side, or you can try a B-side, which are worth 2 points, but a lot tougher. Esther, playing safe, or you're feeling lucky? A-side or B-side?
B-side, please.
A B-side. Bryan Adams, the Bee Gees, Al Green, Sting, Stevie Wonder, George Michael and Salt and Pepper all played at whose birthday party?
Sounds like something...
Martin Luther King.
Sounds like our presidents do or something.
Yeah, that's Martin Luther King. When they made the special day, Stevie Wonder said on the special day. It is...
Martin Luther King.
It's a great guess, but it's not Martin Luther King, no. I can hand it over. Bryan Adams, the Bee Gees, Al Green, Sting, Stevie Wonder, George Michael, Salt and Pepper and Slade. Oh, sorry, I lied about that last one. All played at whose birthday party?
He thinks Nelson Mandela. Bonnie thinks the Sultan of Brunei. So it's up to me to cast
Your call.
my net. We'll go with Sultan of Brunei, then.
I think you backed the wrong horse, Nod. It was Nelson Mandela. Danny got it right.
Oh, my God.
OK,
2 out of 3.
Bonnie, this is your chance to redeem yourself. A-side or B-side?
Away.
Who duetted with Kate Bush on her 1986 top 10 single, Don't Give Up?
You know, his wife is a model and Peter Gabriel, yeah.
Is the right answer for a point. Well done.
I did know that
Limal.
It's got to be an A-side.
Who did Paul Young duet with on Senza una Donna in 1991?
What about the B-side question? Z. It's Z.
Zephyro. Zafiro.
Z. Come on, Limal.
You don't know, do you?
Oh, I'm very close, but...
I can't hand it over because it is an A-side question. But do you know the answer?
Yeah. Zucchero!
Is correct, but I'm afraid no points. Unlucky. OK, Danny, A-side or B-side?
Can I be cocky and go for a B-side?
You can,
What?
yes. Who was the first UK artist to enter the US album charts at #1?
First. I'm not good with first.
UK artist. The album charts in the USA is #1.
Let's go straight in.
I'd say Elton John.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Elton John.
Yeah. Elton John.
With Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy in 1975. Good call, 2 points. Well done. Noddy and Suggs, as always, you get what you're given. Suggs, have a listen to this song by the Flying Pickets. The question will come after it. That was the Flying Pickets attempting to cover an all-time classic and failing miserably, to be quite honest. Suggs, just what song was that supposed to be?
We know it.
Oh, no.
So it's like... Smells Like Teen Spirit.
By Nirvana?
Yes.
Let's have a listen.
Did I earn my points?
Well worth it. Not wanting to leave you out, Nod, here's some more Flying Pickets. Have a listen. So, Noddy, what song were the Pickets butchering this time?
There's no limits or something.
What do you think it is, Dan?
Danny reckons it's No Limits. There's no limits.
Don't know it's by.
Go on, we'll go for that.
Look, he's turning as though...
Doesn't matter, he's like that. He likes turning his back on us.
It's turning as though...
It's the wrong answer.
Indeed.
For 2 points, this could be vital for you, Suggs. You need to catch up.
I do believe it's Puppet on a String.
Oh, could be.
Let's have a listen and see if you're right.
We're on the road to
Close.
It is, of course, the Talking Heads classic, Road to Nowhere. Anyway, we're over halfway, and the scores are Suggs still last with 5, Noddy in the lead with 14. 2 points on offer here for spotting our musical mystery guests, who are, as always, reenacting well-known pop videos. Suggs, Esther and Limahl. Who's this as Fran Healy of Travis?
Well, I was definitely sure that it was Goldie until I saw the watch, and it weren't gold, was it?
That
It was
could
silvery.
that could be on purpose
I
to
think
throw
it might
us.
be, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've got to say Goldie.
It's a good guess. It's not right, unfortunately.
I can think of his name, but he also acts as well as sings. No?
You're thinking of Fine Young Cannibal?
Yes, I am. I am. Yes.
Well, let's find out who it really is. Yes, they had a #1 in 1989. It is, of course, the lead singer of the Christians, Gary Christian. Now, Noddy, Bonnie and Gary, who's this in Moloko's classic hit, Bring It Back?
Bring it back, sing it back, bring it back, sing it back to me. Bring it back, sing it back, bring it back, sing it back to me. When you are ready, I will surrender. Take me and do as you will. Have what you want, your way's always the best way. Succumb to this passive sensation, peacefully falling away. I am the zombie, your wish will command me. Laugh as I fall to my knees.
Danny thinks he knows. It's, I think it's...
One of the Nolans?
Can
I
you
don't
tell
have to
me?
get which one. Come on.
I'll give you a point for one of the
So if I
Nolans.
guess the first name?
If you get the first name, you can get all 2 points.
It's not Linda. It must be Bernadette, then. Bernadette?
It's the wrong answer, I'm afraid.
Oh, you little...
Colleen.
It is, in fact, Linda Nolan. Let's take a look at her.
Linda is...
There we go.
Well, well, well.
So, with only 2 rounds remaining, the scores are Suggs with 5 points.
Will we get to double figures?
Who knows? Noddy has 15 points.
Yeah, get
10 points behind, but still a lot of points to play for. Time to finish off the remaining 6 pictures on the picture board. 2 points on offer for each. Esther, pick a number, please.
12.
12.
Loads of rings. Short hair, maybe, no? George Michael?
Could you guess that by the ring?
Rings. Rings up.
Just wondering how you...
No, I was saying that they had too many rings on his hands.
Who do you think it is?
See George Michael.
Is the right answer. It's worth 2 points. Well done. Bonnie, a number from you, please.
Go, Bonnie.
I knew that one. Number 10.
Let's see if you know this one.
Is it? It's not George hair, though, is it?
She's had it done lots of times.
I know, but have a guess.
Say who you think.
Go.
Martin McCutcheon.
Was that Danny's idea? It's worth 2 points. Well done. OK. Limahl, a number from you, please.
Number 1. Is it Woody from the Rollers? I'll go with Suggs.
What does he think?
Well, I thought the guy from the Bay City Rollers, but...
Suggs thinks...
Midge Ure?
What era do you think that picture was taken in, Suggs?
I think it was taken in the Slick era, Jamie.
It is, of course, Majeur. 2 points. Danny.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Let's take that.
Come on.
He's not listening.
You're
Let's
not
take that.
It's the right answer. 2 points for that. I think I was mesmerised by Gary Barlow's body there. OK, 2 pictures left. Suggs, I can tell you one's easy and one's difficult. Doesn't help you at all, does it, really?
OK, I'll have the easy one. I'll have number 2, please.
OK, there you go, the easy one.
Yes, it's the easy one. It's Noddy Holder.
Is it
Well,
you,
if
Nod?
it is, I don't remember it. But it looks like me.
It is you.
This makes it double figures.
What were you doing in that photo?
God knows.
OK, number 9.
Yeah.
You, Noddy.
For Noddy.
Oh, no.
Is it?
We're going for Mariah Carey.
Yeah,
You sure?
Yeah.
2 points. It's the right answer. Well done. OK, that final bit of star spotting means the scores are Suggs drawing slightly closer with 11. Still in the lead, though, Noddy with 21. Time now to sort out the Venga Boys from the Beastie Boys. It's 2 points for a right answer and a point deducted if you answer incorrectly. This week's questions are all on the boys and girls of pop. Fingers on the buzzers. Off we go. Everything I Own was a solo #1 in 1987 for...
Boy George.
Correct. Tom Jones had a #2 hit with a boy from... Limahl.
Nowhere.
Correct. Whose first #1 was Wannabe?
Spice Girls.
Correct. Which band originally sang The Boys Are Back in Town? Suggs.
Thin Lizzy.
Correct. Girls Who Like Boys Who Like Girls to Be Boys?
Blur.
Correct. Mikey, Keith, Shane, Stephen and Ronan? Esther.
Boyzone.
Of course. Which band sang Some Girls' Mothers Are Bigger Than Other Girls' Mothers?
The
Danny.
Smiths.
Correct. Girlfriend was a #1 in 1998.
Billy.
Correct. Boys Keep Swinging was a top 10 hit for...
David Bowie.
Correct. Which boys sang Sha-la-la-la-la? The answer was the Venga Boys. You're out of time, and I don't think you knew it
Rollers,
anyway.
actually. It was the Bay City Rollers, I love, you know.
Sha-la... No, it was an extra la-la. OK. Well, that means that after a hard-fought pop battle, Suggs has 21, but this week's winners with 29 is Noddy's team.
Away, mate. We're clawed away.
Next week, Noddy, Suggs and I are joined by Stephen Gately, Toya Wilcox and H and Lisa from Steps. In the meantime, a huge thanks to Esther Bennett, Limahl, Bonnie Tyler and Danny McNamara. Thanks for watching A Question of Pop, and hopefully we'll see you next Saturday. Until then, good night.